Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dungeon Defenders 2 video. A lot of you may have said this was not going to happen, and to be honest, I didn't even know it was going to happen. It's fucking 10:30 at night, and I was sitting here and in a mindless slave with farming and survival, as you do, and got my bats, get everything set up, and I had a genius idea. Because I've got a water elemental shard from one of my packs, and I was like, what if you put it on a Tesla coil? Because I remember with EVs and weapon manufacturers, they were nerfed with the stunning revelation shard because you can create self-shocking nodes that just basically made it the ultimate defense in the game. But that was a long time ago, and I also haven't really checked anything out, so if someone's made a video on this, I apologize, but it's late, and I was messing around with it. So what we're gonna put on this, ideally you would use this just like in multiple tower situation, ramping voltage, anti-melee and defense rate, just so you could double stack destruction, so that we could get that damage to maybe even higher. Or I might go mass destruction and say vicious strikes, for example. This would ideally make it work. Currently my mass destruction is on my bats, but anyway, so just for example, how this works is I'm gonna leave it by itself here, because all my other towers are only set up for this range, specifically for Chaos 10 content. So really, we're just gonna show you a quick wave here, and I'm gonna go and keep grinding. But as you can see, when you're have maxed out rate, it does actually start to ramp up in how often it shocks things. Of course, some enemies are immune to being stunned, such as the big orc chieftain himself. But oddly enough, it does get a lot of procs on its own, and with a gilded water elemental shard, I could see this being absolutely useful, because water ores and Tesla coils is always a tried and true combo for stuff. Then if you're a fan of the Tesla coil, I'd say give it a shot, give it a go. As you can see, it's helping out with the frostworks and things like that. I'm about to lose my survival. Hold up now. I need to loot! Stop it! Well, as I said, this was a gimmick, but I should have been paying attention. The reason why that happened, if you're curious, is because of the reflect beam. Specifically, I don't have a 10 to 10 tenacity. Well, I do, but it is an upgrade to Chaos 8 level, so it's not 100% blocking. So one of those orcs, as soon as they get a nice old jab at my wall here, you'd be fucked. Anyway, let's go to the tavern, and I'll show you guys just how it works. In the interest of making a video that actually lasts longer than fucking 4 minutes, because I could have ended it there. The beginning, is the guide part, and the rest of it's a video you can watch or not. So now we're gonna actually get this set up as an actual defense that I would use. Sadly enough, do I have a ramping voltage relic in here? I probably don't, because well, I was only on the character for maybe a wave, if that. Alright, let's go ahead and look around. these would be like the last pieces picked up, so I don't think so. Anyway, so we're gonna go mass destruction and destruction, I think, and water elemental. I feel like that would just work well. Alright. And we're gonna use diffusion and range pylon to give it some sauce. We're gonna go into expedition and try out the meme build. So let's go chaos 9, sure. You know what, chaos 8, only because this relic is what is it, campaign level? I didn't check. This whole video, it could be for nothing. It's fine. No, it could for shits and giggles, like throwing a relic that doesn't matter. Like, I mean, a standard anti-chaos with some range and shenanigans, or what was my bat relic? No, that bat relic. Insert a chaos and a melee. I mean, like, that would make this 30 times more viable. Nah, we don't need it, do we? You know, it's a chaos 1 relic. You know, we can do it. And see what happens. You know, like, some people have asked me, hey, do you ever put any thought into anything you make? Well, but if I did, I'd be lying, because I don't. So what we're gonna do is set the secret cheat code to anything. Wall plus big number equal good. Yeah, it's pretty much, you know, the golden rule, like in Dungeon Defenders in its entirety. If you can put a wall in front of it and have that wall survive, you know, you're gonna be fine. Or if you can kill everything fast enough that you won't need a wall, you'll also be fine. So we're gonna try to do both. But as you can see, I have no plan. You would think I had a plan. And hey, I'm flattered by your assumption that I plan anything. But anyway, as a build here, I will tell you that I've been busy prepping for college. I've got to go do some things tomorrow, get some classes scheduled, and, you know, I go to college. In biomedical engineering. Now, as for all of you saying, could you pick any more of a nerdy topic? And I tried radiology, really. And then I was going to pick chemistry at some point. But then it was like, you know, like, if I'm going to do chemistry, then I'm going to do the Walter White chemistry, you know? Anyway. We need, some of these. Probably help if I actually put down the tower. So, again, this is essentially a stick. A stick of doom. Stick of enchantment, if you will. Come with me to Etheria. We take a look at self-perpetuating power. How do these things just right? I know it's magic, right? But also, how does it work? That's the build. By the way, why does the soundtrack go kind of hard? I don't know. You know, it's not bad. Hypothetically, if you leveled up the relic, to be damn, I'd say doable. That being said, your mileage will vary because you'll quickly hit that cap of you can only stun things so many times per second, but I don't think you'll hit it considering you're using like self-shocking. So like if you like hypothetically put like vampiric and destruction on it, And you put these instead of like placing like it where you would like do a water aura and put anti-heal on it. I think you might actually have something there. Do anti-heal, ramping voltage, and like defense rate. And then you could go vicious strikes. But if you don't use vicious strike, is a deadly strikes there. The water elemental shard and destruction. Or if you want more damage, just put vampiric on it. But yeah, for something that I only put probably, I don't know, exactly 10 minutes and 38 seconds into, this video is coming up pretty good, I'd say. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to. Man, that's Chaos 8. We could have did Chaos 9, I think. What are we outputting here for damage wise? 171? Yeah, I gotta say, it's not bad. Not bad. Maybe I'll try Chaos 9. Yeah, sure. Hold on. We'll go try Chaos 9 with the same relic and to see if that's doable. I don't think that's doable strictly because of the wyverns. I mean, for a Chaos 1 relic, you know, it's not too shabby. And as for you, for anyone wanting a guide on anything, I'm currently working my way through the game as far as incursions and things of that nature. Slowly. And maybe I'll put up some guides for incursions because I conquered the Harbinger's Warship today. I did Spectral. I did like the Altar of the Thame today, and you know, a couple of the hard ones today. So because I wanted the Juggernaut and automation shards, so I was forced to do them because, you know, if I want attacking trees are gonna be fucking really good. Now, to that be said, do these trees kind of skew the results? Yeah, you know, you should stop asking so many questions, and maybe you'll get a lollipop. Anyway. No. You don't die in the video. That'd be terrible. Yeah, it's actually kind of funny that I've been making these videos so demo, and yet I still have fun fucking making them. Anyway, okay, why are you leading? Okay, I placed that thing like there bajillion times for a bajillion builds for like a bajillion things, and it just works like usually. What am I doing? Okay. I promise you, this isn't acting. This is pure, unadulterated stupidity at work. I need destructive pylon. Oh, I can. Nice. I haven't actually used the destructive pylon in that manner yet, but okay. Then we need the towers. You know, it would probably help if I put the fucking tutorial defense down. Again, for anyone that wants to use these are just a meme defense I'm going to try to use, because why not? Man, I've been using bats, and then I used the trees. Fucking trees, man. Yep. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. You could see the magic. You could see the such a tiny space for this. You can see it. There's a nope. Okay, can I put it over here? Oh, go. And I imagine the space would be right here somewhere. I'm like coloring the fucking pixels right now. Give me the damn slot. Okay. Well, you're just gonna be the ugly duckling. You don't get to live inside. And what? Am I gonna give them upgrades to see if this fucking works? Sure. I know that should be good now. Again, professional YouTuber. Alright, here comes the Darkins. Rawr, rawr. Darkin. You know, I shouldn't interfere, but it has potential. Like with upgrades, like with some love. You know, it might even fucking work. Hold up now. It's backing itself up. Hold on. Give it a minute. You know. Now, to its glorious credit, it is a C1 relic. So, with like, I don't think that relic's got some good mods on it. Well, good mods as in like good rolls on those mods. But yeah, it seems to do the trick. I don't know. Test it out, but thank you all for watching. And I will see you in the next video, whatever that will be. Bye bye. Wait a minute.